Hey guys, I'm Kimberly from the Fat Quarter Shop, and we just got back from the 2019 Nashville Needlework Market, which is the cross stitch market, and it's once a year. And so we're so excited to show you everything we bought. I wanted to remind you guys, especially if you're watching on the Facebook or Instagram, that we have a new YouTube channel called Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube. So make sure to subscribe to that, because now all of our floss tubes will be on that channel and not on our quilting channel. So we would love for you to subscribe to that. Today what I'm going to be doing is showing you all of the items that we bought at Cross Stitch Market, and you want to have a pen and paper because we're going to have a giveaway. So if you want to pick your top 4 patterns that you would love to win, if you could just comment and say your top 4 patterns, we will pick a winner, and we will be announcing the winner on Wednesday's Flosstube. We will have our normally scheduled Flosstube on Wednesday, 9 a.m. Central Time. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started and show you all of this awesome stuff that we got, because I know you guys have been waiting on this. So the first person that I'm going to show is Blackbird. They have 3 booklets. The first one is the Bells on Christmas Day, and there are 5 projects in here. That's the front and the back. And all of these items will be on the Fat Quarter Shop website today. I'm going to kind of flip and show you what's inside without showing you the patterns, so that you can kind of see what you're getting. And I want to show you the charts. So those are the 5 in their first book called The Bells on Christmas Day. Their second one is called Lasting Friendship, and there are 3 stitching projects that celebrate friendship. This is the cover, Blackbird Designs. This is the back. One project. And this is the third. It's a beautiful sampler. So that is the second booklet from Blackbird Designs. And this is my favorite. This is called Ooh La La by Blackbird, and it includes samplers, and it's got a French flair to it. Lots of red and hand-dyed fabrics in it. That's the back. So this will show you kind of a snippet of what is inside of it. And this is my favorite. This is one of my all-time favorites from Market. And I think that would be beautiful even if you didn't like red. If your house is blue, you could just do blue. And they have, you know, they list all the colors. Here's another one. This one has a lot. So, lots of samplers. So those are the brand new things from Blackbird Designs. And the second most popular vendor there, I think, was With Thy Needle and Thread, and that is Brenda Gervais. And she actually, if you're in the quilting world, that's Sandy Gervais' sister. So I think there's 9. First is Spring Fling. It's a little bunny. So that's Spring Fling. Forever and Ever. This one I saw a lot of press on this on Instagram, so I think this one's really popular. When Flowers Blossom. So this one is in a really nice little tray, but it would look great in a frame also. This is Miss Bun E Tail. So it's a little bunny. But I think even if you didn't want to do the bunny, this would work into a nice square design that you could just frame. This is a little basket, and it's called To Quote Shakespeare. This one is called Holiday Hoop Day. No, Easter Holiday Hoopla. If I could just read right. This one is When Liberty Dwells, and I love this right here. It looks like quilting fabric, and it's just red and white striped stitches. So 2 patterns in there. Quaker Sewing Tray. And Prairie House Sampler. So those are With Thy Needle and Thread. From Tiny Modernist, we have a lot of her stuff already, so we just picked up a couple of things we didn't already have. This was brand new. It's called Happy Easter. Actually, it's not. It's called Easter Wreath. This is going to be one of my mania starts. And then this is called Winter Cuties, and there are four little designs, super cute. And then this one is new. It's called Spring Garden Motifs, and there's 2 patterns. 3. Sorry. So if you're a gardener, this is like different spices. I don't know, thyme, whatever those are. Cute. I'm not a gardener, so. Okay, so we also found some cute stuff from Heart and Hand. They have a new series. It's called Square Dance. I'm not going to open it for you, but in each of the Square Dance cards, there are 3 months. So the first month is January, February, March, and you get all 3 in one pattern. And then in a couple of months, she's going to release the next one, and then in another couple of months, the next one. So it's going to be released throughout the year. So that's the first one. And then she had some really cute heart designs. These are kits. So this is 2017, and inside of it you get linen and buttons. I just really liked these, and even though they're older, I thought they were nice. And there's 2018, and this one I love, this little heart. And again, this one has a button, some buttons, beads, and linen. And then this is 2019. And this one has a little bit of rickrack buttons and linen. And then we found Sue Hillis Designs, which I really liked her stuff. She was super sweet. I loved I loved her whole decor. If I had to say one designer that just really inspired me and really felt like things that would look good in my home, it was her booth. So she has these little keepsake booklets. This is Keepsake Book 1. Book 2. And Book 3. And there's 4 designs in each, and I'm going to cover some of the back up so you can't see, but if you buy all 3 booklets, you can make this little design where you put all 12 of them together. And so again, they look really cute individually, but they also look really cute together. And I really liked it because it looks like a quilt. So, and I like the colors, red, green, cute. She has Home for the Holidays. And that's got the truck theme going. And then she also has Hello Autumn, which is the truck theme. Sorry, I'm trying to get my fingers out of here. It's not as easy as it looks. And then Hello Halloween, which is, I mean, so cute. Then she had a Study in Blue. I believe this one might be her new one. Lots of blue projects in here. On this one, I don't want to open it up because it will show too much of the design. So on this one, I can't open. She has two that are very quilty stitchy. This is Happy Quilting. Happy Stitching. And Singer. And this one comes, I have to be careful because I don't want to show her pattern, but it has two embellishments and they're little scissors and a thimble. Oh. So really cute to really make it, I don't know, it just adds a little touch to it. And then this one is very popular. It's been out for a while. It is, you'll see it a lot on Instagram, Broderie Paris. I don't know how to say it, but beautiful. And again, if you don't like red, you could do it in black or navy or blue. It's beautiful. This is also a very favorite of mine. It's called A Wintry Mix. And she had them put together in little, you could do them in a group or individually. Really cute. My favorite one is right there. So in person, they were just beautiful. And this is totally Kimberly. The Secret Ingredient. Blessings and Blossoms. Blessings and Blooms. It would help if I could read, right? This one is called Alphabet in Blanc, and I'm going to be doing this one as a Mania start, but I'm not using brown fabric. So we'll see how mine comes out, but it's going to be totally different than this because I want to be able to show you how you can just really turn something that was somebody else's and make it your own. This is Hearts and Spools. Would look really cute. Sorry. Would look really cute in a sewing room. And Buttons and Lace. So those are all Sue Hillis. Lindy Stitches was there. This was really cute. She used variegated thread, Gentle Arts, and Weeks Dye Works, and it says there's no place like Grandma's, and it just really is cute. And then we got this for all our book lovers. It says Jane Austen is my homegirl.
I want that one.
And then this is called Bunny Lace Trio, which is
there we go.
Really cute detail, and she did some really cool back stitches. They're like a combo of back and straight stitches. Really pretty in person. We also, okay, so we got, this is a company I hadn't heard of. It's called Madame Chantilly. And each one has 3 designs in it. So I'm going to show you the front and the back. This is winter, and I'm going to be doing all 4 of these as Mania starts. So the one that I'm going to be doing is this one on all of them. So this is winter. This is autumn. Sorry, the glare of the plastic, sorry.
If you just tilt it a little bit.
I'm trying.
There you go.
And then this is the autumn, and I'm going to be doing this as a Mania start. This is the one with the little house. And then this is summer, and this will also be a Mania start. And this is spring, and this will also be a mania start. So I'll be doing the one with the little house. So I'm super excited to pull my, this week I'm going to be starting pulling all of my stuff for mania. So we can talk about that at the end if you want. And from Jardin de Preve, Jardin Preve, I love their stuff. This is Less is More. They are from France, and we have a lot of their patterns on the way. They didn't have a booth there, and so it wasn't like a new, it wasn't like they had new stuff there, but we have a lot of stuff coming this week that we will be loading. This is a Halloween one. And then there's two that I really like, Needle Bling Designs. I'm going to tell you, these covers don't do it justice. This was one of the most beautiful designs there. It is called Sunflower Barn, and she used hand-dyed threads, but it is just, in person, it was just to die for. And this one is called Home, Heart and Home, and this is going to be one of my mania starts. I'm super excited about it. This is stitched on something called Fabric Flare Wood, 28 count. So it is a fabric that looks like shiplap. So it is a linen fabric, which I'm going to stitch on. I don't ever stitch on linen, but this is just calling my name. So this is one of my mania starts. And Hands On Design was there. We were super excited to meet Kathy. She's super nice. This is her new series. There will be 12 total. So I'm going to start with the 3 that are out now. Bat Balm, Bitter Brew, and Broomstick Fuel. And so the way these are is on the front, they're like postcards. On the front is the picture and on the back is the design. I don't want to show you the back because that's copyright. She has, these are going to be her most popular, I think. It's Wolf and Meow. They are little pin cushions, and they have just another Button Company pins that go on top. So we have both patterns, and we're going to order the pins today. And inside comes the little wool piece that goes on top. And then this is going to be, I think, super popular. It's called Life Needs More Chocolate Bunnies. And of course, with Hands On Design, we already have Priscilla's new design. So we've already shown that. We have that. It is called...
I'm not sure.
What's Priscilla's design called? Sorry.
Carrots and Cottontails.
Carrots and Cottontails, because that's already online. So,
And are the rest of these that you're showing on the website?
everything that we're showing right now will be online today. It's not online yet because we just got here and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. But yes, it will all be online today. This one was just kind of cute. Amy Brooken Designs, and I just thought it was funny. It says kinda care, kinda don't. Just another day of not being rich and famous. I just think it's cute, and I bought it because I thought it was funny. And then we have Kathy Barrick. This is one of her new designs. It's called Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain. This is also Kathy Barrick, Peace on Earth. And then I predict this to be very popular. This is called Needlework. This is brand new by Kathy Barrick. And I can totally see this in different colors. If you're not a black fan, I could totally Kimberly this up. And then we have all the new Plum Street samplers. This is one of my favorites of the whole weekend. It is Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. I don't even know how to say it, but look, there's little weenie dogs.
Like instead of bikini, bikweenie?
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't get it, but I just think it's cute, and I love little dogs. So I'm waiting for somebody to come out with a pug design. This one is called Wool and Flax. A Gentleman's Daughter the salt shaker, and I love this one. She has it stitched on some tiny linen, but I can totally see it on some big Aida. And then Fox View, it's like a stack of foxes. So you guys, I'm super excited to show you everything we brought back from Market. So if you could just comment and tell us your 4 favorite patterns and all of that. We're going to pick one winner and we're going to announce it on Wednesday, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have about Market or anything, any questions, but all of these patterns will be available at Fat Quarter Shop today. Now we could only buy like 12 or 20, you know, there's like a limit at Market. And so when these are gone, they might not be back in stock for a month, because the way that Cross Stitch Market is totally different than Quilt Market. The way it works is you go and you buy what you can. You know, they're not going to let you buy 100. So you can buy 12 or 20 or, you know, whatever you think you can carry home. And then the distributors don't get those for another month. So if we run out, we can try to order from the direct, or we can wait for a month for the distributor. So once these are gone this week, we will of course restock all of them. I just can't guarantee it will be back in stock in like 4 days or something. But any questions? I hope you guys liked what we bought.
And Patrice Ryan says, I'm sorry I missed it. Did you say the designer of the trucks was Sue Hills?
Sue Hillis.
Hillis, yes. Tana on YouTube says, pick 3 favorites. You're kidding, right?
Yeah.
There's so many.
I know. It was really hard. I'll say, okay, so I'll talk a little bit about Mania. So in May, there's an event called Mania, which for 31 days, you start 31 projects. So I'm going to pick 31 projects, and I'm going to do cute little videos and see how much I can get done. And they're basically, you start them in May, and that way you can finish them throughout the year. So I had trouble picking what I'm going to do, and I still have 5 open spots. So I'm trying to be super selective, because I do try to only stitch things that will fit in my house or that I can use. So I've still got 5, but I'm being super picky also.
Lots of people are asking, what is Mania?
Okay, so Mania was originally a cross-stitch group, and you can still find it on Facebook. It's called Mania, M-A-Y-N-I-A, and what it is, on every day of May, you start one project. Or if you want to start fewer, you can do whatever you want. You can make your own rules. There's no rules. The only rules are the rules you make yourself in life. So that's just my motto. But I'm going to start 31 starts, and we're going to be doing a little event here on our Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube. I'm not giving all the details out yet, but I'm going to start putting together my kits. Like right now, what you would be doing is planning, you know, buying your 31 patterns and your 31 flosses and your 31 fabrics. Or, you know, it's 2019, you can just do 19 starts. Or if you're a new cross stitcher, you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to follow, there's no like police. But that's what they started it as, 31 projects. So I have a list of the 31 things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be starting to show those to you next week, how I put them together. And I'm going to be doing mine just a tiny bit different. I have a little strategy, and I'll start showing you that over time, just because I want to get all my stuff together.
And Kia B was asking, are we commenting our favorites in the live chat or wait till the video is posted?
Either one. Either one. We're going to go, we read everything, so wherever you post it, we will find it.
Let's see. Tiona Payne says, 31 starts, I'm still working on my Christmas one.
I know. I thought it was crazy when I heard it, but then when I started watching other floss tubers, I think it's really cool that you start 31, because then at any time you can pick it up throughout the year, and it's kind of like, how much can you get done? And the way that I'm going to do it, I'm going to kind of, hopefully by the end of Mania, I'm not going to just have starts. I'm going to have some finishes too. And I'm also I want to give you an example. I'm going to do small things. So I kind of thought about doing this as 12 12 different starts just because there's 12 different ones, but if I did this, I would want it to be one big piece. So I'm not going to start this because it would just be too much for Mania. I'm doing more, like I'm going to do this, which is small. Like this is totally achievable. We've just got to source this fabric. The fabric's not out yet, but the fabric in person, oh my goodness. Like I'm going to have to learn how to do linen though because it's not a Anita.
And then Annie Jan says, can you elaborate on the maybe cross-stitch box?
Yeah, we're working on it still. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me check on YouTube to see if we have any questions there.
And again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube, do that. And we will be back on Wednesday at 9 a.m. with Lori Holt's Quilter's Cottage Stitch Along. And I can't wait to see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching.
Alright, give me one sec here.